We reach the end of the year and we start to read many investment bank and strategist reports with the outlook for 2020. What are we reading so far? Number one, that next year's growth will be stronger because of the relaxation in trade disputes and also because of central bank policies remaining accommodative. Second, what we're also reading is a much more benign view on emerging markets and also a stronger view on commodities. So basically, what we're reading yet again is a rehash of the old reflation trade for 2020. However, let's be very cautious about a number of things. Number one, a trade dispute relaxation is probable. However, it is very likely that it'll be a zero-sum game. A little bit more demand from China of US products means a little bit less demand of those same products from the rest of the world, because there is no evidence that China is currently importing less than what it needs, actually the opposite. And the slowdown of both China and the United States has nothing to do with trade wars, a lot to do with debt saturation. Second, the reflation trade on commodities is predicated on a view that the dollar will weaken, and that the dollar will weaken because of the Fed's accommodative policy, which will happen. However, we need to be extremely cautious about this because the demand for dollars is rising as the maturities of US dollar debt pile up, added to lower tax revenues from weaker growth. It is very, very unlikely that we will see stronger growth in 2020, even less so an increase in inflation, or at least in the official CPI that we see. Why? Because the most important factors, which are technology, disinflation, demographics, and debt saturation, remain. And next year is not going to be different.